Hi, I'm Daryl from Tents for Rent, and today we'll be talking about how to troubleshoot a heater, a 170,000 BTU LB White heater, in case it's not working for you. And note that this is the newer 2.0 version. I also have a video of the older version to how to troubleshoot those as well if you need to. The first thing to check is the power, and what you want to do is make sure that it's plugged in, connected, make sure that it has power so that it can operate. And one way to check that is to plug something else into the same outlet, a light bulb or something like that, just to make sure there's power getting to the heater. The next thing you want to check is make sure that the propane valve is turned on. In this case, the propane wasn't turned on. So if you turn that on and then power cycle that heater, the on position is the up position, the center position is off, the lower position just runs the fan. So if you press the button to the middle and then back up again, then that should power on if that was the issue. The next thing to check is the thermostat. What I would recommend is turning it up until it goes to where you're comfortable, but just be sure that it's turned up to a warm enough temperature that the heater will kick on. The other thing you want to do, and as I had mentioned, is switch. You want to make sure that this is in the up position to the little flame symbol. That is the heat switch, in case it would have been switched off. There's also another switch here that should be switched to thermostat generally. That will allow the thermostat to control the heater. If you want to test and see if the thermostat might be the problem, you can always switch it up to manual. That will cause it to run all the time and not be shut off by the thermostat, but you can do that as part of testing if you should need to. The other thing that can cause problems is obstructions to the airflow. Here is the intake vent. You want to make sure that that remains completely clear and unobstructed. Also, the ductwork should be stretched out and as straight as possible. If you have it completely straight and no angles or kinks in it, that helps the airflow go more smoothly. If that was the problem, there are two small reset switches that would pop, that would cause it to kick out should there be an obstruction. And there's this small red switch. If there's a red cap over it, you can actually remove that to be able to press it more easily, and just press quite hard on that little red reset switch. And to open and close these end panels, you will need a small flat screwdriver. And there's one of these switches in each end of the heater. Again, this end is about the same. Open it with a small flat screwdriver. Remove that cap if it's there, and press in on that reset switch. After you've done that, you can cycle the power switch off and then back on again to see if that will solve the problem. Thanks for watching. If you have any trouble or you're not able to solve it, please feel free to give us a call. Also, these same instructions are placed. There's a sticker right here on the end of the heater that will help you go through any troubleshooting issues that you should have. The other thing too to pay attention to is to be sure that the propane tank has plenty of fuel in it. It will either have a gauge on top, or you can often tell by the amount of condensation on the side of the tank can show you a little bit how full the tank is. Again, this is Daryl from Tents for Rent. Thanks for watching.